Back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about Jay-Z's interview with GQ. And this picture proves that Jay-Z is still on the Illuminati's team. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. When they say image and convey everything, this image conveys with the one eye being shown that he's still part of the Illuminati. He's still part of those in power who protect him and his wife from being put in jail or death. He will always be at their beck and call because if he's not, he will receive the same treatment that Diddy, Kelly, that Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby has received. So he works for them day and night. And you saw that janky interview with GQ. That was a publicity interview. He wasn't asking tough questions. He just basically spoke freely. Because if it was a real interview, they would have asked him about Epstein. They would have asked him about his financial dealings. They would have asked him about why his wife is still working at 45 like she was 24 years old. Because this man owes a lot of people money, especially those in power. So those in power want him to destroy as many lives as possible. So he has to bend over backwards for the people he serves. He doesn't serve the black community. He could care less about the black community. He proved that in the Brooklyn arena business deal when he had people believing that he owned the Brooklyn Nets. And as soon as the deal was done, he cashed out because Jay-Z doesn't care about anybody but himself. Just like he left Dame Dash at Rockaware, just like he left Brooklyn, he would have did the same thing if he would have put that casino in Times Square. But the people he worked for had him do this interview because they know his reign is coming to an end. They see in 2026 that people are not only turning against him, his wife, his mother in law, his nephew, they're turning against everybody because now everything is being exposed. People's eyes are wide open and they see who he's working for. They see how he could turn his back and say he was never friends with Diddy, but he said that him and Diddy was brothers and that Diddy could only call him by his first name or he'll call Diddy by his first name. See, when you belong to these secret organizations, they have you do things to prove yourself, and you have to consistently prove yourself. To him, your master, the devil that you worship, he has to prove this. So he had to come out and do this interview. He had to come out and do this tour because you know he didn't want to do this tour. He in his late 50s doing a rap show, a rap tour, because he not only needs the money, but he needs to get the public back in his good graces so his masters don't say his time is up. Just like they have done to so many powerful black people in the entertainment industry. It's very seldom that someone lives out his life and have a great career and are respected at the end. You see what they did to Michael Jackson. You see what they did to Bill Cosby. And he's so scared right now that the Illuminati, those secret organizations that he belonged to, they do it to him. So he's at their beckoning call. And he's doing everything he can, not only to save himself, but his wife and his family name. Because once they destroy your family name, nobody will deal with you. So he has to keep on trying to run scams and disrespect the black community. You see, he's got Mama Tina out there selling Gomo. You see, he's got Julius out there doing host shows for gay people. He's got everybody on the stroll right now because he has to prove himself every day that he's worth having around. Because right now, it seems like they want nobody that's black around. And he's the last one standing. And he wants to keep his position. This man right now is nervous as hell. They have been covering for his scandals. They have been right having news companies and bloggers not post about him. They're paying off people. This is how the game is run. But when your time is up, they will let the dogs loose on you. And he knows it. So he has to do his work. He has to work his wife overtime. He has to work. He has to bring money in and prove that he can control the masses. And when he stopped controlling the masses, his career is over. And what I mean is over, it's over. The GQ interview was forced upon him. It was a public relations stunt because no tough questions was asked. The interviewer asked questions that he already knew what Jay-Z was going to give with the answers. That was that type of interview. To try and clean up his image and present him back in front of the black community, but nobody fell for it. And that's his biggest problem. He is down to these concerts now to see if he can get the youth back on his side. Because if they see that he cannot bring back the power that he had over the public, they will disregard him like trash, his wife, like trash. And it will be over for them. And they know it. I would love to hear your comments in the comments section. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.